I've got so much to talk about and so many credits to spend. I figure it's a pretty good time to just go ahead and make one of them video things. 21 things in the season pass to open, including a variant. Oh wow, I've been so patient. Let's save the variants for last. But I want to talk about various things that have been going on in Marvel Snap. I want to address some things about my own videos recently, and I want to address something a little bit controversial that's been going on in the community. Plus, let's talk about the ladder. Interestingly, by the time this video releases, the new season should be out and new changes should have been made to the matchmaking system. And I think that's a good thing. But my understanding is that Second Dinner have said that whatever changes are taking place at the start of this new season, they want to do more. And I think quite a lot needs to be done. To narrow things down, the two main things that I think need to be done just to make the ladder, the three main things that I think need to be done to make the ladder so much better is one, make it easier to hit Infinite. Maybe make it so that Infinite's rank 80 or something. I don't know. 2, add leaderboards after Infinite so that people that do want to compete can compete. Don't necessarily give them any rewards or anything. Just let them compete for the prestige of being a high ranking player. Because players like me, we love that stuff. I don't need anything for it. I just want a reason to play after hitting Infinite. And 3, just get rid of the bots. Players at Infinite should not be playing against bots under any circumstances ever. I would say everyone would rather just wait longer and get matched against a human player at Infinite. As you can see, I'm still rank 88 and there's only a day left. This might be the first season where I don't get Infinite. That's actually one of the reasons I'm making this video. I've decided I need some help, so I'm going to open some boxes, hopefully get some cool new cards, at least one cool new card, and maybe that'll be enough to take me over the edge. I bought Stature and Kang in an act of desperation. Stature hasn't done that much for me. I've been having some fun with her, with this cool like little discard opponents card deck with Moon Girl and She-Hulk, but honestly, I've just been bouncing around between ranks like 88 and 92, and now I'm back down to 88 again. It's like, okay, time to get some help. Whether or not I make it to Infinite will be edited into the video later on. I'm not going to be able to record the final result because I'm actually going away for a few days, but future me editing will let you know at the end of the video if I actually made it. Maybe I'll show you a screenshot or something. I want to talk about Jeff Hoagland again. Yeah, I want to talk about Marvel Snap tournaments. I want to talk about card acquisition. So let's just dive into it. But first, I want to upgrade some cards. Get these uncommons out of the way. Upgrade Kang, Wasp. Honestly, I'm going to have so many boxes to open by the time we're done. And there's been so many cards I've been looking forward to upgrading too. Right, I want to take Thanos to Infinity. I don't have an Infinity Thanos yet. I want my stones looking nicer. Also, I know people don't like pixel variants very much, but come on. Now, I know I've not been doing any of the bundle reviews recently, but in general, I think that almost all of the bundles have actually been drastically better than the ones that were released over the first few weeks. Specifically, the ones that you could buy with gold that would give you collector's tokens. That's exactly what I've been hoping for. And I think that all of those, I mean, there's been 2 of them so far as of recording. I bought both of them with gold. They're just a better way of spending your gold than variants, especially as I think one of them came with a mystery variant. It was great. Buying variants still has their place. Especially the more expensive ones that can only be bought in the shop. You know, like if you really like one, then by all means buying it. But I really think buying 700 gold variants just isn't the right thing to do. I was definitely wrong about that at first. And to be honest, I don't want to spend too much money on variants in Marvel Snap anymore. And that's one of the reasons that I haven't been doing Smash or Pass. Like, people complain when I don't buy stuff often, which is understandable if the point of the show is that they want to see me buy stuff. But like, if I don't want to buy stuff, I'm not going to spend my money on it. And so ultimately just ending the show for now seems to have been the only answer. I know a lot of people have been disappointed that there haven't been Smash or Passes recently, and I'm still working out if there's like an alternative I can make that scratches that same itch. So Smash or Pass isn't over, it's on hiatus. Let's talk about Jeff Hoagland because he's managed to upset the entire Marvel Snap community again. And now look, I'm going to put the tweet up on the screen that's caused all of this drama. Essentially, there was a tournament and Jeff Hoagland has been quite vocal in saying, essentially the point that he's making is that tournaments that don't have high prize money aren't really a true indicator of skill in Marvel Snap. And I think that he's been taken out of context a little bit because, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, I do understand what he's saying. That's not to say that I agree with him, but like at the end of the day, games can only be truly competitive if there is prize money. And the reason for that is that it's like an economy, right? Like there are only so many players that can be, that are like smart enough, inherently just freaking geniuses and able to just master card games. I'm not one of those. There aren't that many of those. But those players are going to go where the money is. There was a thing with, I feel like I always bring this stuff back to Hearthstone, but there was a thing with Hearthstone a while back where, quite a long time ago, where there was Hearthstone's arena mode and Hearthstone Constructed. Obviously, Constructed had all of the tournaments and all of the prize money, but Arena had a really big core following. You know, the streamers that streamed Arena, freaking streamed Arena, they loved it. They were, you know, fantastic at it. And I remember there was this whole, like, this conversation about how, you know, if Arena players played Constructed, they'd destroy the Constructed players. And Constructed players are the same thing. If they play against Arena players, they destroy them. Well, one day there was an Arena tournament. I think it was a Twitch Rivals Arena tournament for like significant prize money. And suddenly a lot of the top Constructed players moved to Arena. And yeah, the Constructed players did phenomenally well, despite the fact they didn't have anywhere near as much experience in Arena. As it turned out, the reason that Constructed players sort of maybe on average were a little bit better is because that's where the money was. So like the Constructed players were just stupidly talented card game players that played Hearthstone Constructed because it was a good use of their time, because they were able to earn money doing it. And so when the money goes somewhere else, they can go somewhere else. All of that is to say, Marvel Snap tournaments with no prize money or low prize money are more like show matches. Streamers, content creators, influencers, they're going to play them. They're going to try and play fun decks, play interesting decks, play entertaining decks. So they're not necessarily going to be a display of the very best, top, sweaty, try-hard competitive that Marvel Snap has to offer. I think that's probably what Jeff was saying. But like, I think when you say something like that publicly in a way that it can get misconstrued and it can upset people that have worked really hard to organize this stuff. Because again, let's be really clear here. Community Marvel Snap tournaments are freaking awesome. I know so many people that have poured their hearts and souls into making these things. You know, they work day or night with little or no reward. And it is so wholesome. Honestly, thank you to everyone who puts the work into making these things. They're so cool. And you're doing so much for the community. What am I upgrading next? Yeah, Captain Marvel. There we go. So while I somewhat understand the point that ooh, we got gold Captain Marvel. I think I understand the point that Jeff is sort of trying to make. You know, he's not trying to make some comment about community tournaments not being good or whatever. He's literally just talking about like pure competitiveness, right? I think that Jeff has a way about him of just upsetting people. I don't think it's intentional even. Now, I'm probably the last person that feels like I should be defending Jeff Hoagland. I've had a run-in with him in the past. Obviously, I've made a video about it. He has been unpleasant to me. He's been unpleasant to other content creators. And I just think that's sort of the way he is. And that's fine. He brings a lot to the community himself. He makes a lot of great videos and people enjoy watching him. But he just has a way about him saying the wrong thing if he ever is contradictory or shows any signs of being hypocritical or is, you know, taken out of context, he won't turn around and say, oh man, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that upset you. I didn't mean that. What I meant to, you know, like, I don't think the word sorry is in his vocabulary. And I think that's the issue. He's just not, I guess he's just a bit stubborn. Anyway, in conclusion, I don't think he meant any harm. I don't think he meant any harm with this specific situation. But I think if you upset people, you should just try and fix that. And there's a big old witch hunt around Jeff at the moment. On this specific scenario, I don't think he meant any harm. That being said, he also has a way of dictating what thumbnails are allowed, what titles are allowed, now which tournaments are allowed to be considered legitimate, etc., etc. I think that Marvel Snap is Jeff's world, and we're all just living in it. And if you're cool with that, great. And if not, just don't follow along with that. Competitive Marvel Snap tournaments are awesome. There have been more and more of them. I'm casting another one very soon. Stay posted for that. I don't know if the announcement will be out by the time that this video comes out, but either way, I'm really looking forward to that. I love casting Marvel Snap tournaments. It is my absolute favorite thing to do right now. You know, video making is sort of secondary to me, but commentating Marvel Snap tournaments, that's what I want to do. But I will tell you, I think Marvel Snap is so much fun when it comes to the tournament scene. Like, battle mode is freaking awesome. I am still sad you can't complete missions and can't gain boosters doing it, because it makes me feel like I don't want to play battle mode as much as I otherwise would, because at the same time, I could be grinding for boosters. I could be getting my missions done. You know, if there are some days where I only want to play a little bit in the day, I'd rather just make sure I'm getting my challenges done than and play around in a few games of battle mode. So I personally would play a lot more battle mode. As silly as this might sound, I personally would play a lot more battle mode if you could get some sort of reward from it. But if that doesn't bother you, that's fine. This is like a little bit of a news sum up video because there's a lot going on at the moment. Card acquisition. That seems to have quietened down as people are more angry about the ranking, the ladder at the moment. And I will say, I do think card acquisition, getting it right is really important. Because, although that might be speaking the obvious, I didn't get a new card since Darkhawk. I got Darkhawk when it came out. I didn't get any new cards after that. And I was really starting to get burned out from the game. But then a few days ago, I unlocked Kang and Stature pretty much in the space of 24 hours. And I've had so much fun experimenting with both of those cards and seeing what they have to offer. Man, card acquisition is so important. I really think the game should be making sure that players get at least a card every other week, because it really is going, like, I am going to burn out of Marvel Snap if I continue to only get like one card a month or whatever. Like, making sure that these new cards that are coming out are fun and there's lots of experimenting to be done with them. You know, if card acquisition really is going to be as slow as it is now, it needs to be like every time you get a card, it needs to be like, oh wow, I can't wait to play with this. And that's difficult to balance, to get every single card like that. I also think we need to talk about Kang, because Kang Kang the Conqueror Kang is a card. Kang is a card that does wild things. Some people think that Kang is pretty mediocre. Other people think that Kang is great. I think that Kang is incredible, and that a lot of people just haven't quite realized how to play him yet. The fact that you can, on the final turn, snap, see what card your opponents are going to play, then go back, undo the snap, and retreat if you want to at that point is nutty to me. I really think that Kang is strong. If anything, I actually think Kang might be too strong. I think Kang should cost 6, personally. Really restrict the turns in which Kang can be played to that final turn, just to make it a little bit easier to play around, less surprising. Even then, like in a Mr. Negative deck or something, he'd be able to be played earlier. But I'm saying that I think Kang is very strong without any real evidence. I think general conception is that Kang isn't a problem or anything, so who am I to say that Kang is a problem? Let Kang be. My prediction is that at some point within the next few months, Kang will get a nerf of some kind. But I'm not calling for it now. I'm not saying second dinner should nerf Kang. I'm just saying I feel like Kang is a lot stronger than other people currently think that Kang is. Time will tell on that one. This isn't me saying Kang is overpowered and needs to be... Please don't hate me, okay? I'm just an innocent little content creator having an opinion. This is annoying me. All right, let's open these credits and these boxes. Guess I'll claim this MODOK. I do not like this variant. 200 credits, nice. Good start. 200 credits, 50 gold, 50 credits, 200 credits. Wow, okay. Making up for last season. 200 credits again? Wow. And again? 50 gold and boosters. 50 credits. 200 credits again. What is happening? 100 gold. 100 gold. Boosters. 50 credits. 50 credits. 10 boosters. Dude, no variants and quite a few boosters, but wow, I got loads of credits from these boxes. I have no complaints there. What else do I want to upgrade? She-Hulk? We could upgrade She-Hulk. I could upgrade Kang. Let's go with She-Hulk first. I always prefer to upgrade a variant. I would really like to see the Marvel Snap tournament scene continue to grow. I know that at the moment it's sort of lots of grassroots things happening, essentially. I, as a former Hearthstone commentator, obviously am very keen to get into Marvel Snap commentating in a big way. You know, my dream, I've been saying this for ages, it's not been a secret, but my dream scenario is that I can end up sort of casting Marvel Snap full time. That's my job, as I did with Hearthstone. But like, I don't know, esports is not in the same place as it was back then. Esports seems to be super shaky, so I don't really know whether Marvel Snap esports like that is ever going to be a thing. But you know, we can live in hope. But as I said in my recent video, like you can like whatever you want to like about Marvel Snap. If you like the competitive sweaty side of it and trying to grind for infinite, then do that. If you don't enjoy that, then don't do that. It really is as simple as that. But I really would like to see leaderboards so that people that do want to be sweaty and take the game seriously like that, so that they can. it gives them a space, you know? But at the same time, I want to be really clear that I don't want to take away anything from people that don't want to sweat or want to be competitive like that. I think that really should be an option, and I really don't think it should be something that anyone feels that they have to do in order to get rewards. That's why I want Infinite to be easier. I actually want more people to be getting the rewards more easily. I'm not saying I'm one of the best players in Nova Snap. I want to be one of the only ones to get the rewards. I don't. I want everyone to get the rewards. I literally want to have a number next to my name that tells me if I'm doing well compared to the other top players this season. Of course, I'm saying all of that in a season where I haven't hit Infinite yet. Oh boy. But you know, we'll get there. I'm gonna get there, hopefully. I just haven't played as much this season, okay? Ignore how far I am on the season pass. Right, where are we? 975 credits. Wait, 2 more of these to open. Oh, they're the variants. We're saving the variants. Variants coming later. Right, 21 boxes. Should we do it? Let's do it. 21 boxes. Will I get my first ever Series 5 card from a box? 200 gold. 600 collector's tokens. Love that. From the top rope. I don't get it. Is that a reference to something? I don't get it. Someone explain that to me, please. 100 collector's tokens. 200 gold. 300 credits. 300 collector's tokens. 100 collector's tokens. A morph variant. I like that. 200 collector's tokens. Oh dear, credits I forgot to open. It's one fewer box than I thought. I am on the toilet. That is a good title, to be fair. That's probably my title now. 100 collector's tokens. 200 gold. My first ever Wong variant. Sorry, Dan Hip. 100 collector's tokens. 200 gold. 300 collector's tokens. 400 collector's tokens. 100 collector's tokens. 300 credits. Really, no cards. All right, let's open more things. Boosters. Boosters. Gold. Boosters. Gold. More upgrades, more upgrades, more upgrades. Death? Death. Come on. I gotta get one new card in this video, surely. Also, I keep seeing people saying on Twitter that they're like collection level 3000 and they've opened 3 Series 5 cards. I've literally not opened one. How are people this lucky? Just how? I'm almost collection level 7000 for goodness sake. Would I prefer to have Gold Death or am I happy with Inky Death? I think I'm happy with Inky Death. Well, I want to see what Gold Death looks like if I get it. There's got to be at least a Series 4 card in one of these, right? There's got to be. AKA the boss. Cork Fan Club. Wait, is Century Series 4 or Series 5 right now? Century Series 4, right? I think Century Series 4. Yeah, Century came out between Null and Darkhawk, and I think that Null and Darkhawk are both Series 4 now. Man, I actually thought that was my first ever Series 5 pull. Century. I mean, I could totally use Century in this Toxic deck. Maybe this is my way to Infinite. All right, well, unfortunately, I think after all of that, I just got one Series 4 card, and that's it. I've got a bunch of collector's tokens, though. Fortunately, I don't think Dazzler's worth opening, really. I don't quite have enough collector's tokens to open her anyway. This is cool. Wait, this might just be worth getting, because I'm going to want the gold at some point for another bundle. £20, 1500 gold, £20 would get... Yeah, actually, it's just worth getting. It's just correct. All right, we're opening more boxes. Man, I had to click on a lot of things to authorize that. I mean, also, this Mystique is just the nuts, right? Set as favorite. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bundle review. That bundle is worth it because you get the full amount of gold for your money and you get extras. If you're ever going to spend money on gold ever again, buy bundles like that. But again, I'm primarily going to be spending my gold for bundles now rather than the variants. That's a really cool morph. I do never use the card though. What do I want to upgrade now? Doc Hawk? Yeah, that's pretty good. One of my favorite cards in the game for sure. Maybe Doc Hawk would be good in my Toxic deck. Doc Hawk and Sentry. All right, is that another 2 boxes? I just want to open a Series 5 card once. Just once. Just one cheeky little Series 5 card. 3 more boxes. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. 300 credits. 100 collector's tokens. 200 gold. No! Game! Wait, can I open one more box? Am I like insane? 612. 12 collection level. I can open another box. Which one? What are we upgrading? It's like Christmas. Jubilee? Yeah, let's take Jubilee. Wait, oh no, I need another card too. I don't have enough credits to upgrade her again. How many boxes was this? I should really work it out for the title and the thumbnail, you know? Gotta clickbait that stuff. thing. Nah. Shuri? Shuri. Yeah, Shuri's a good one. Final box of the day. 100 collector's tokens. Does that even bring me to enough to... It doesn't even bring me to enough to buy a Series 5 card. Well, there you go. Was there anything I wanted to say in this video? I think I covered everything. I guess all that is in question now is, did I hit Infinite? And if so, which deck list did I do? Future Dan, put it on the screen now. But that's the deal. Thanks for watching. I'm going away for a few days, so I'm not going to be able to film anything in the immediate future. But stick around, stay subscribed. Oh, the new season. We didn't talk about the new season. Days of Future Past. It looks cool. Nimrod looks insane, and Galactus is about to get even better. So that's pretty cool. Scarily, one of the best decks right now is a deck with Thanos and Galactus and Kang all in it. So who knows? Just big things get big, and they're going to get bigger. Thank you so much to my patrons for supporting me. Apologies that content hasn't been as consistent as I would like it to recently. More stuff like this coming soon for sure. This is going to be quite a long video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. Did you like it? Did you watch it all the way through? If you watched it all the way through, let me know. Leave me a comment below, and I will know that you are my favorite viewer, because I doubt more than one person did that. So if you did, tell me. Bye.